Look, bro, about this whole Ichigo Aizen thing, right? I'm not saying Ichigo is stronger than Aizen, because that's just not the case. But what is the case is that he can defeat Aizen. Excuse me. I know how in Bleach all that matters is if you're stronger or not. However, in Naruto, it doesn't matter if you're stronger than somebody. If somebody is better than you, they can still beat you. Nagato is stronger than Itachi. Not saying Itachi beat him, but Itachi did kill him because he still has a technique that could kill somebody stronger than him. Everybody does. It's all about skill. You feel me? I mean, obviously there's a comparable gap you got to beat, but at that point, you're good. You feel me? But the reason Itachi beats Aizen is because the Genjutsu versus the Kyokai Suigetsu, right? The Kyokai is Aizen's energy being projected from him into the victim's eyes, and then it takes control over their senses. You feel me? It's the exact same thing as a Genjutsu. Like, literally, it's the exact same thing. The Genjutsu is the chakra coming from the caster. It enters the victim and takes control over their senses. Now, what people get harped up on is, no, it takes over the chakra system. Yes, which then takes over the senses. Aizen also has to take over the power system to take over the senses. Otherwise, the power system, which enhances their senses, would notify them of the bullshit. For them to not be able to see through it, Aizen must also be manipulating their power. What they use to see, what they use to react to shit, what they use to hear shit in a superhuman manner. You feel me? Aizen got to be controlling that too. The same way Genjutsu would control the superhuman chakra of a ninja. So, to say that there's any difference between Kyoka Suigetsu and any Genjutsu just doesn't make any sense. And the only argument that I come across is Kyokai can't be broken. Now this is getting out of hand, like completely and totally out of hand. It's not that it can't be broken, it's that nobody in Bleach could break it. And that's fine. In Bleach it could be labeled unbreakable. But this is a versus battle where you take Aizen out of Bleach, you take Itachi out of Naruto, and you put them in a neutral playing field or wherever the fuck. And even if you don't, the ability itself is considered unbreakable because nobody in Bleach could break it. That does not mean, however, that nobody in fiction could break it. Whereas in Genjutsu's terms, yeah, it's been broken before, but only by people who know how to break it. Which stands to reason that if a Bleach character was faced with a Genjutsu, he would be in the exact same situation as he was with Kyokai. Because why not? What's the difference? He can't get out of either. He doesn't know how. There's no training for him to get out of a Genjutsu. There's no training for him to get out of Kyokai. For any of them. You feel me? So, but so that's the shit that's really just been like, it's just been real naggy, like, bro, like that. Make it make sense. You feel me? Like, they incompetent. A release should be able to correct their chakra system regardless of what's attacking it. Whether it be Reiatsu, whether it be cursed energy, whether it be hell, even a Gias maybe. I gotta think about what a Gias is. I ain't watched the loose shit in a minute. But yeah, like, people just be looking too strictly at what the series say. Like, yes, what the series say is important, but you also got to look at what the Naruto series says. And then you got to look at both of them and say, okay, what from this and what from this do we got to talk about so that this fight can make sense, so that these abilities make sense when they're clashing against each other. Because the simple fact is, not everybody is susceptible to Genjutsu. If you don't have a flowing internal power system, then Genjutsu has nothing to latch on to. You feel me? But the same could be said for Aizen. No, I guess not. Yes, I guess that'd be an up, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he just uses his power to attack you, and if you ain't really got nothing to defend yourself, then you ain't got shit. Whereas Genjutsu, you need something for it to go up there, you feel me? But still, it's injecting the energy into your energy and fucking with what your energy allows you to see. That's the gist of Genjutsu. That's the gist of Kyoka Suigetsu. Now again, they operate the same. The difference is, in Bleach, that's a rare thing. It's rare as fuck. Kyoka is a rare ass, OP ass, ridiculous ass ability. Like, damn, we don't know where the fuck he at. In Naruto, that is a super basic ability. Damn, we don't know where he at. Oh wait, ching, there you go. Because in high school, in grade school, they taught, like the teacher, all right, Genjutsu, get the fuck out. If you can't get the fuck out, you get an F or a B or a C. You know what I'm saying? They get graded on this shit. They ready for this shit. Niggas in Bleach, I don't know what the fuck they've been doing for 600, 700, 800 years. But for them all to be folded by that one fucking ability, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. All that experience, I mean, shit, well, they weren't doing nothing but fighting fucking beasts and the occasional Quincy, the occasional top tier hollow. The visors came around at some point. But on a day-to-day basis, it was nothing. And that's, again, where Naruto is different. On a day-to-day basis, they got shit to deal with. Crazy shit. And intelligent shit. To where the strongest nigga in the village can get caught slipping by a little nigga because he set a trap and dude wasn't paying attention. You feel me? Like, that's the shit in Naruto. And it doesn't matter how strong you are, you can still lose because of the hacks, because of the skill, because of the timing. With the Genjutsu shit, like I said, these niggas tested. They tried and tested. With the Itachi versus Sasuke, like, even if for some reason Aizen got off Kyoka on Itachi, he got it off, Itachi can still send his shit because, for one, the Sharingan sees through bullshit. He looked at Kurenai like, what are you doing? I see you. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I see you. So there's no reason to think Aizen shit will be any different. I see you. My eyes see you. That's the whole point for the eyes, is to see you better than anybody else can see you. There's no reason to believe that Kyokai, just because it didn't resisted by a captain who doesn't have special eyes, just because it wasn't resisted by even Yuha, who technically doesn't have, his eyes are special, but in a sense, that he can see multiple different things at once. That's the future. That's the future. That's the future. But what Aizen does is, this is Kyoka Suigetsu. All right, all your eyes still there, but they behind this lens, my nigga. No matter what you see, it's still Kyoka Suigetsu. The difference is if this is Kyoka Suigetsu, if this is a Genjutsu, and these actual eyeballs are Sharingan, nigga, I can still see right through this shit. What's really right through all this other shit, it don't matter, because the eyes are genetically designed to see through shit like that. Energies and all that. Manipulations, malfeasance, you feel me? Deception. The Sharingan is an anti-deception eye. It's an anti-illusion eye. That's the power of it. To negate, to say that Aizen's ability is perfect when it's never been worked on anybody with eyes like this is let me not say it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. And you gotta make it make sense. Otherwise, it's worthless. So I mean that's pretty much it, man. It's just, like I said, Aizen is stronger than Itachi overall, based on feats. But Itachi can kill Aizen. He can kill him with the Genjutsu. I don't really fuck with Amaterasu, but technically, it'll burn him forever or whatever, or however that works. But Tosica Blade, if he get that off, you know what I'm saying? But the Genjutsu is why Itachi would win. Not saying Itachi is stronger. The Genjutsu and the Genjutsu experience and the Genjutsu finesse, technique, all that, he got it. Aizen don't got it. He lacks it. He doesn't have any type of experience that Itachi has when it comes to that visual shit. Don't even get me started on Madara. Like, Madara is everything Itachi has, but better. Plus, he has the actual stats superior to Aizen's stats. And this is not even Judara. This is Madara. Without even Rinnegan. This is EMS Madara. He got better stats than Aizen. Better feats than Aizen. Higher destructive feats. Higher speed feats. Higher reaction feats. More versatility. You feel me? Like, plus the Genjutsu that he got. Plus the upgrades he got later. And don't even get me started on Judar. You feel me? I'm not doing. Let's right. This is Genjutsu Kyokai. Kyokai is Genjutsu. Genjutsu. Well, no. Yeah, so Kyokai is a type of Genjutsu. It will fall under the category of Genjutsu. If Aizen came to the village and he's like, 10 niggas, like, nigga, what you talking about? What you doing? I see that. You sloppy. You know what I'm saying? If a ninja went to the Seirete and Genjutsu the nigga, they'd be like, oh, let's go kill the head captain because he told us to come kill him at 4. Yeah, you're right. He did fucking say it. Like, they don't have no defense against it. They defenseless. So that means that they lose. It's all about skill, people.